home. They buy your house or condo for cash. Damon and John from Seller's Advantage just bought a house from one of our KFI listeners. The owner wanted to sell his house. He met with a couple of real estate agents, and then he went with Seller's Advantage. He compared the numbers, and Seller's Advantage was the choice. He ended up with the same money, same bottom line, but there were no repairs, no headaches, no open houses, and no hassle. He says working with Seller's Advantage was the easiest real estate transaction he's ever had. CRE number 0196-1658, sellersadvantage.com. Call now for a free quote. See what your house is worth. 888-321-AS-IS. 888-321-AS-IS.
Amco presents Bet You Didn't Know.
Bet you didn't know that your car's transmission is made up of 800 pieces. Also, bet you didn't know that Amco's fixed over 40 million transmissions, and that Amco offers a nationwide warranty.
And Amco offers payment plan options for almost any credit situation, so it's easier than ever to fix it fast and pay it off slow.
That's Amco, double A, MCO.
The KFI Financial Report brought to you by Bay Alarm. The Dow is down 259 points, S&P down 33, NASDAQ down 99. The average price for a gallon of regular gasoline in California, $4.39.
Bay Alarm security systems can change with your business, so you're right for now and ready for the next.
Southland weather from KFI, partly cloudy skies for your Thursday. Highs in the low 70s for the beaches, upper 70s in Metro LA and Inland OC, upper 80s for the valleys and the IE, low 90s in the high desert, low 70s in the mountains. Right now it's 64 in Costa Mesa, 62 in Mission Viejo, 61 in Santa Monica, and 60 in Reseda. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Layla Muhammad.
KFI AM 640, live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. This is the Bill Handel Show. Bill will be behind this microphone at 8:30. He's starting to come in and do part of the show, and I can tell you, I don't have the specifics in front of me. If I did, I'd share them with you. I don't, but I can tell you this. You will be hearing much more of Bill Handel on his show very, very, very soon. Meantime, the United Nations Human Rights Chief, I assume they mean the High Commissioner for Human Rights. That's who they're referring to as the Human Rights Chief. I don't think they have a High Commissioner and a Chief. So they're talking about this Michel Bachelet guy who issued a statement and said, artificial intelligence is a drastic threat to basic human rights. Okay? Pointing out something I think we know, artificial intelligence touches almost every aspect of our lives these days in one form or another. Some of that's by choice, by the way. Some of the artificial intelligence in your life you are choosing to bring into it. If you put in a smart speaker that answers to a name, for example, and utilize it, you don't have to do that. That's your choice. But then there are other ways in which artificial intelligence is being applied to you and you didn't ask for it. These systems are used in some places to determine who gets public services or not, who gets recruited for a job or not. We know this. Artificial intelligence is deciding what you see, like Layla, what you see online and what I see online will be different. That's artificial intelligence at play. So what are they worried about? Well, they're worried about the fact that artificial intelligence in the form of facial recognition has been shown to be racially biased in the sense that it is much less accurate with people of color, particularly black people and Asian people. And this has resulted in, this is not just sounding the alarm about something that could happen. There was a guy in Michigan who got locked up for a while because a facial recognition system said he was a shoplifting suspect, but he was not. But, you know, the problem with relying on these kinds of technology is if they make a mistake, the humans that you're trying to explain to that it's a mistake, they're going to, at least at first, they're going to side with the technology. I agree with the UN on this point, that if you roll out technology and it has big flaws, what you've created is an authority, the technology, that is going to be given strong deference, even though it might be absolutely, totally wrong, and if you understood how it works and what the flaws are, you'd know that. And you know not to trust it, but apparently we don't, and so we do. That part of it is true, and there are people who all the time find themselves in trouble or find themselves with some kind of issue that they can't resolve, and it's because we do tend to assume that if a technology has been put into place, that it is trustworthy. If you hear that in a lab somewhere they're developing a technology, you don't immediately assume that's good technology. But if it's being used out in the world and you encounter it in your life, well, it comes with a high degree of credibility. So, what do they want at the UN? They want, basically, the rollout of artificial intelligence technology to be stopped. To be stopped until, I guess, we all can figure out how to make it work properly, to make sure that nobody's ever misidentified, and they want a moratorium specifically on remote biometric recognition technology in public spaces. This is the starting point. No more face scans at the bus station. That would be the starting point. Well, oh man, do you know how many facial recognition cameras there are out in public in the world right now? There's millions of them already. There are major cities like London. London, every 6 inches there's another camera. I'm exaggerating, obviously, but that's a city that is all but completely saturated with cameras, and not every camera in London has facial recognition tech on it, but many of them do. So, on the one hand, part of me says, look, if you go out in public and walk around, you can't expect for your face not to be seen. Certainly you can't expect it not to be seen by the people that you're walking with or walking past you. And if somebody sticks a camera up, you can't really expect the camera not to see your face. But I think the problem is, are we deploying these systems knowing that they're accurate, or are we deploying them and we're not really sure? Let's get a news update from Layla Muhammad. And then, you know, the Theranos trial is going on. The company that said we take a drop of your blood, put it in a little box, test you for 100 things at once. And we also have going on right now something similar, which is the spread of cheap, quick, at-home COVID-19 tests. These things have some things in common, but in another way, they're exactly the mirror image of each other. We'll talk about why. It's KFI AM 640, live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
Well, public health officials in LA County will begin requiring proof of COVID-19 vaccination for indoor bars, wineries, breweries, lounges, and nightclubs next month. The number of Americans filing for unemployment benefits has gone up. The Labor Department says 332,000 claims were filed last week. And the U.S. is forming a new Indo-Pacific security alliance with Australia and Britain. It will allow for greater sharing of defense capabilities. We're checking in on traffic next.
Looking for your next investment? Want to cash out of stock market risk and volatility? Here are 8 reasons to consider NRIA's proven real estate development fund. Monthly cash flow payouts of 10% annualized and bonuses to 21% targeted. We strategically locate in lower risk, high demand areas people are moving to. New construction is short on supply. Real estate affords diversification and safety from stock market risk and volatility. We have substantial property assets selling out every month supporting your investment. Our short and long-term strategy provides for steady returns today and major upside targets. Our buildings are socially responsible, environmentally friendly, and pandemic hardened. We are an industry leader with a 15-year proven track record. Hedge against inflation and receive steady cash flow. Start your due diligence at nria.net or call 800-800-1414. That's 800-800-1414.
An offer of securities is only made by the NRIA Private Placement Memorandum. Read it first. Past performance does not guarantee future results. NRIA is a real estate development firm. Learn more at nria.net.
Grab a bowl and cozy up at Whole Foods Market. Take 20% off prepared foods Whole Foods Market packaged soups through September 21st while supplies last. Plus, Prime members save an extra 10%. See more on the Whole Foods Market app.
Partly cloudy skies today with highs in the 70s and 80s inland. This report brought to you by Whole Foods Market. From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, we make it easy. Let's check traffic in Malibu Canyon.
You betcha, boy, always a tricky drive, so listen up, we'll try and explain this now. Malibu Canyon Road at Francisco Ranch, that's about a mile north of Hughes Research Lab. That's a new road that goes up to the left up in the hills. Debris was dropped by a truck. That was the report we got. There's delays on both sides. Now, especially leaving Piuma, in other words, Calabasas to Malibu, that direction. So real slow going through, even northbound, some delays. So just be aware of that. Now, leaving the East Hill interchange on the on the South 5, Indiana, there was quite a crash that has cleared. It's going to stay slow down to about Trigg, south of the 710. After that, you'll be okay. Northbound drive, well, that's been another tricky one coming up from the 91, slow through Valley View, and then around the 605. But once you get past about Slauson, things will be good up to the 710. And the 210 is starting to settle down. Now, it was a bad stretch in both directions, actually, in between the 605 and the 57. But speeds are going back up, a little slow going through. Kfi in the sky helps you get there faster. I'm Jeff Baum.
This report is sponsored by 1-800-NO-CUFFS Criminal Defense.
I'm attorney Darren Kavanoki from 1-800-NO-CUFFS. Can you do the alphabet backwards? Z, Y, X, W, V. Yeah, try doing that by the side of the road. So if you get pulled over, don't wing it. Call us at 1-800-NO-CUFFS.
This is my business. I started it, and my hard work made it successful. We survived the last year, and things are starting to look better, but now hard work alone isn't enough. I need cash to hire some people and buy supplies.
Loan Me Business is for people like you. We can loan your business from $6,000 up to $250,000. And we understand that you don't need the cash soon. You need it now. And if your credit isn't perfect, that's okay. Apply today and you can have the money in your account tomorrow. Loan Me Business loans have longer terms, keeping your monthly payments low and manageable. You can even pay the loan off early to control your costs with no prepayment penalties.
That sounds great.
Simply go to loanmebiz.com to get started. That's loanmebiz.com or call 844-3-LOAN-ME.
Not all applicants will qualify. Approval and terms subject to credit standards. See loanme.com for details. Loans made pursuant to California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation Law License 603K061.
That's 844-3-LOAN-ME or loanmebiz.com.
So you love those Solar Max panels,
I
right?
write Valentine's Day cards to my solar panels even when it's not Valentine's Day.
Meant to be together?
Absolutely. SolarMax has a brand new offer as well. They have the new Tesla 420 panels and power walls for $79.96 per month and $0 down.
Call pound 250 from your cell phone, say that keyword SolarMax, pound 250, say SolarMax, or go to solarmaxtech.com.
Monthly payment available on proof credit. See SLB number 972-048.
If you thought you missed the lowest mortgage rates in history, you're in luck because they're back. Mortgage rates are near historic lows again. So if you have a mortgage, refinance it and forget it. You'll never have to worry about refinancing again. Network Capital Funding is offering a low 15-year fixed rate at 1.75% with a 1.94 APR. Incredible! Network Capital has built a reputation for saving people time and money with our unique process that's fast, simple, and secure. Our 15-year fixed rate is 1.75% with a 1.94 APR. Now, second chances don't come often, and you may never see these rates again. So, refinance it and forget it. That's a 15-year fixed at 1.75%. Yes, 1.75% with a 1.94 APR. Call the experts at Network Capital now. Call 800-500-1-HIT. 800-500-1-HIT. As in home run. Call now and save big on your refi. 800-500-1-HIT. 800-500-1448. NMLS ID 11712. Not licensed in all states. Visit NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Licensed by the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation under the Financing Law. Number 603D787. An equal opportunity lender. Rates subject to change and may not be available at rate law. Discount points may apply. Subject to credit approval. Call 800-500-1448 for additional cost information.
Spectrum Business called their competitors to see if any of them could beat Spectrum's Business Internet Plus phone offer for $69.98 per month with no added phone taxes or fees. Here are real quotes from the competition.
How are they pulling in no fees and taxes? That's madness.
I would 100% go with Spectrum.
Even the competition recommends Spectrum Business. Call 855-339-5344 and switch to Spectrum Business today.
Competitor quotes from actual phone conversations. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Sign on the line, ACBH Mortgage is a fair housing lender. NMLS 162-2699.
Well, it happened again. Mortgage rates dipped. Chairman Powell hinting.